victory all in my eyes. Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down.
Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. Watch the footwork. Watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, one of the legends of legends, fighting out of Waco, North Carolina, a true heavyweight superstar.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic gold medalist and the 2-time heavyweight champion of the world and truly one of the all-time greats. Introducing Floyd Patterson.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
This is going to be that fight. This is what people are going to be talking about forever and a day.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. This is a high-octane battle. Nice exchange here from both men. Will say no mas. He threw a punch and just got countered. The first time these two fought, Ali nicknamed Patterson the Rabbit because he said he was scared. Let's see if Patterson can buck that trend in this one.
There's many ways to beat a fighter. You step in the ring and you know it's your divine right to be there. Your divine right to be the best. Ali is the best at it. He could either intimidate you or talk you out of believing in yourself. And that was what he did with Floyd Patterson. He told to Floyd Patterson to say, this is my destiny. You're just in the way. And Floyd Patterson believed him the first time. Does he believe him? Can he block him out? Can he put his fingers in his ear and say, no, don't listen to him. He's got to get Ali out of his head, because if Ali gets in his head, if there's anybody that is the best at that, it's Muhammad Ali.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a counter shot. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Missed him with that uppercut. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. That uppercut just missed. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Ooh, that really affected Floyd there. Let's talk about Ali in that last round.
Come on, you're switching up.
Here we go, it's round 2. Punch, counter punch. And he did catch him! He caught him clean! Clean as a whistle! They threw the hook, it didn't land. That counter punch caught him clean. That counter shot lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. One of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked. Well done with that counter shot. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
His counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. The perfect counter lands. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
A perfect counter shot. That hook misses. Exchange punches. That left hook missed. It's all offense all the time. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Big shot, and down goes Ali. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I need... 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's talk about Ali. On to the third. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Good counter punch. Good counter punching. punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That hook doesn't score. Catch and shoot. Beautiful counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. That jab doesn't score. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Lucky that hook didn't score. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Nice counter. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Good punch. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
I'm a blessin, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a blessin, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. It's the prize I envision, nature of the beast. No collision in the cage. When you visit, get believe in the distance and the sacred. Set your expectations. Hope you made your reservations. Till I land and you face it. What you tasting? Advertise and you played it. Not a heart that you made it. It's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist.
Welcome to the WBC arena, and what an atmosphere we have. He is the greatest of all.
This bout,
Not too many seats to be had. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Catch and and shoot. How about that time counter shot? Just misses with that jab. It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counter punch. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm. There's a counter shot. Good counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Well done with that counter shot. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That right hook won't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Tried to score with a jab. Do you believe what we are seeing? Lucky that hook didn't score. Misses with the jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. In that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. Here we go for round two. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you're at such a reach disadvantage, you've got to find a way to work on the inside.
So that was a fight that had an absolute reach, and then assuming reach. If you've got a good reach, just really befuddles your opponent, because when they're out, they think they're out of range. Bam, you catch them with a jab. And if you catch them on the end of a jab, it takes and befuddles the fighter.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. The jab can't find a home. The jab doesn't find a home. Good counter punching. Counter punch right up the middle. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Counter. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. they drop their guard, they get caught. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That punch scores. The courage on display here is incredible. The perfect counter lands. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Beautiful counter shot. Talk about Ali in that round. There's the bell to start round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get counters. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter shot. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice idea. Hold it right there. Marciano fighting to survive. He's never been knocked out. Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What they're going to do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
They miss with the jab. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw free.
I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. No one knows a fighter better. There's the bell to start round 4. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Beautiful counter punch. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
And he scores with the counter. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. You'd like to see more jabs. Punch, counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use iron with a draw.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Throws the jab but does not score. Perfect counter shot. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. That counter shot lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round. Well, there was no doubt. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite-level stuff here.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
See it again on instant replay.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is Todd. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against it all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should've changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, no, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth. Cause I'm trying to bid the goal, and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news, and your styles don't ooze. You're going head to head with the guy who won't move. Your tide goes snooze with your blind old views. Yeah, you couldn't walk a yard or a mile in my shoes. Yeah, I'ma smile all the way to the dubs. Cause what's an extra mile if you come from the muds? I'm a wild out, watch me ramp it up. Check my style out, everybody look. I'm like Gordon Ramsay, that's the style I cook. My old thing fancy, I don't give a. I ain't giving up now, till I'm living good now. Won't stop until I'm at the top, so high I have to look down. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With the squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack boy so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal. So anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team. I know send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't wanna hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With the squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With the squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo. Step to the place where my J's are with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95's a nitro slapped on. Soon
so undisputed. Yeah. Pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. What feel like the night of the fight? Feels like the fight of my life. Lighting my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like. Train through the pain, flipping them tires. Barbells was lifting them skyward and higher. I ran through the rain, work till I'm drained. Put on headphones and do it all over again. Chains clang from hitting the bag. Throwing them fast, trying to fold it in half. Footwork rehearsed till I float in the flash. Searching for weakness, immersed in my defense. Please, don't be too slow with the pads. But I'm still matching the motion it has. Shoulder rolling, find an opening and let them go like I'm holding the soul in my hands. Set it free, set it free, set it free. Flow like a butterfly, sting like a pound for pound, 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 pound. Do it for my mama, do it for my father. Family affair, my whole family in here. I do it for the block, do it for the soldiers, do it for the sport, do it for the culture. I'm undisputed, yeah, I'm undisputed. Do it for my father, do it for my mother. It's a family affair, my whole family in here.
There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Who wants it? Ready for anybody, I got this. They say you can learn from your losses, but victory tastes sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this. Permanent sauce, never lost it. You came in the game and you flopped it. I came in the game and I bossed it. That's why me and you are different. I'm ahead, you lot are in the distance. Stay persistent and consistent. I'm the king now, this is my kingdom. Ready for takeoff, watch how I lift them. Take shots, it's rare that I missed them. Boom. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to go back out there. Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind on the job.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Do your business.
what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight.
Let's do it.
You let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Let's do it.
Do you want to win this fight? I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Let's go.
Now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. Okay, now you're switching off. Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Right, let's go out there.
Do your business.
all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, that's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission
Who could forget May 18th, 2024, Tyson Fury versus Usyk right here at the Kingdom Arena. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson. This is Muhammad Ali. Here comes the brand new World Heavyweight Champion, just of course famously knocked out Sonny Liston. He's 20-0 with 16 KOs. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, this multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. The renowned U.S. Olympic gold medalist and the newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world, the Louisville Lip, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good counter punching. Back and forth they go. How about that time counter shot? The courage on display here is incredible. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
Can you imagine walking into this time, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The counter lands. hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need it. On to the second round. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter punch. These punches coming from every angle. This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot. But that's what their mantra is.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
There's a counter shot. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice job getting that punch through. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Nice counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter shot lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Jab does not score. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They both want a highlight reel knockout. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. And he scores with the counter. Punch, counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minute. There's the bell to start round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Can't land that jab. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. They exchange punches. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. A perfect counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. As boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance.
And there's the bell for round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throws the jab but does not score. Just missed with that jab. Nice counter punch. Catch and shoot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That one will count. Has been his best weapon all fight long. He misses with that jab. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
On to the 6th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain overboard.
Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. Those counter punches have to hurt. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fight.
There's the bell to start round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. Nice slip to avoid the jab. No rest for the weary. How about that time counter shot? These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Going to punch himself out, though. A lot of effort being exerted here. Nice punch. Punching. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym. Round 8, and we're off again. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try. Whoa, Johnny! Tyson Fury just got buzzed! His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. And down goes Fury. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? Down goes Fury. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I've got to see that again.
1,
says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman, now it's down for them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup.
Oh, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, and there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. Wow, let's take another look at that. It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother...
Let's go.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Get your mind back and your focus back. switching on. Come on. Buddy, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. Let's do it. Focus now, focus. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths. Calm yourself down, calm yourself. Let's do it.
continue.
Come on, you're better than that. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there. Let's reset.
Do your business.
What was that? What are you doing?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.